Good evening. Sam Tolbert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and it's 1:19 a.m. here in the East Coast, United States, and I'm not tired, so I said, why not just come on live? I'm just punching up my site so I can monitor who may come in. Alrighty. So I'll just be hanging out here talking a little bit. Something about music, common things about music, how you can relate music to life itself. As you may see, I don't have my hat on, and I should go get my hat. Let me go get my hat. There we go. Hat made by Harlem Nocturne Threads. As I say, I am helping to support a young woman in her black owned business. This is her first apparel business. You will find the link in the community tab of this page. So I want to be able to make sure I got it on straight. I got to look at myself so I can see if I have it on straight. Always looking to improve. Okay, it's not straight. Let me just. That should be straight right there. You'll tell me, for those who come in. Let me just put my welcome. As I say, it's I don't have a set time that I do my chats, and as I watch so many other YouTubers to get ideas, and I see the times that they come on, my audience is varied. You're pretty much around the world, so I'm not sure if you're going to be in Russia, if you're going to be in Africa, if you're going to be, where's the furthest, I think? Brazil. I've had, again, people, not as, I don't get the full rooms as most of the chats that I do visit. They'll get sometimes 10,000 people in them. But it gives me an opportunity to see what times will people participate in a chat. So as it is right now, um, if no one comes in, I'll just have a conversation uh, with the room. And if no one comes in, then I know that 1:19 a.m. on a Friday into a Saturday morning is a bad time. But what I can do is talk about music and talk about life and music. If you're looking at how my screen is set up, I do my own work, you might say. I don't have a person dedicated to setting up my page. But what I will do is I will look at other chat rooms and see, based upon the software they use. I'm still using OBS software. It's a free software. When I'm learning how to manipulate, putting different um, photographs in it, banners in it. How do I want it set up? Do I want to be in a full screen or a partial screen? As you know, I've got my screens where I can be set up for doing music. I have to redo that page. a lift to her. So those are the kind of things that I look to expand upon. What it is, what creative content can I make? Now I didn't post it here on YouTube because I did United Methodist songs, which are uh, dear to her heart. I may or may not post them. I did two posts, and but I'm trying to keep the music. I'm trying to remodernize my music. Also, I'm even investigating, looking at can I write I won't call it a rap song, but create an actual rap beat and put music to it. So I belong to a couple of sites that I think Bolo, the producer, is one of the sites that I belong to because I want to be able to understand what is the theory behind rap music or the structure of rap music. Is it more than just a beat and a whirling chord or a different effect sound or what they call sampled sounds? So, from a musician standpoint, I've always passed by what everyone else is doing and just stayed in my lane. Well, I'm looking now to slow down. As you can see, I've posted quite a bit here in the month of October, and I think through 2020 and 2021, I need to go back and see the count. It's got to be over 100 videos done, averaging 10 to 15 videos every month for the entire year, because it's got to be more than that. Some lessons, some me playing. Right now, I'm in my Black History Month theme. Um, I haven't done the concert yet, but I've been posting videos that I was going to do for the concert. Because each time I think about songs I want to do, I say, you know what, I can put this song out there in a video. Because if I do it live, just like tonight, or when the audience viewership is low, then it's going to wind up being a video anyway. So you see me post some of those. Um, I posted me narrating the Black history of the history of Black gospel music. That's I didn't let that play, but that's this page, which is already. Let me see. It should be this. So that's um, one of my streaming pages where I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to do some creative sounding music and maybe do some narration behind it. That might be the page that I might do a hip hop sound on and post it there as to, well, what do you think? I've been taking requests as I always do from my viewers if they have a song that they want to learn because it might be necessary for them to teach a choir or play it for some performance, and I'm aware of that song or I have to learn it. I will post a quick lesson video. I try to keep them now under 15 minutes. Just cover the basics of the song so that the person can get comfortable as they're actually learning that song. I think there was another request that I had which I did not look into because I was into more or less trying to get the the production of my Black History um, songs out along with actual lessons in preparation of this month. So I've tried to keep myself musically busy along with also wanting to do what I'm doing right now and have conversation. So that's where you have me right now. Don't have any. It's been 10 minutes, and I'm going to accept the fact that people are probably here in the East Coast anyway asleep. So this is not a good time to come on, but I'll give myself some time because I'll leave this video up. This way, if it'll be a record that I was here, and then I'll ask for comments as to whether or not what would be a good hour where I could get the most eyeballs and viewership in, where we can have conversation. I can play some music. We can have dialogue. Those in the chat can be perhaps sipping on a coffee, hot chocolate, or tea, or your beverage of your favorite choice, while I play some selections. I gotta watch which ones I play so that I'm not hit with copyright strikes. But as I say, I'm looking to expand on what I'm doing. I don't have on my brand shirt, but I do have on my Harlem Nocturne Threads hat, which I did say I would wear whenever I do something live, again, to help promote the business. There was a request made that I put back some of the brand um, products on my page, and I said I was going to change them. I just loaded one on. Let me see. I should be able to bring that in. Let me pull up a page. Let me pull this image up. This is the latest brand that I just created tonight, and I lowered the price so that it's very affordable. Let me just pull it up. I see it there. There we go. And this is the newest brand logo shirt, just created tonight. It's available now. It's black t-shirt. It's what I'm going to be wearing. I've actually ordered a sample of this in my size so that I can begin to use that shirt now. So I can, as the weather changes, I'll be getting out of these thick shirts. My studio is in the basement of where I live. So rather than keep having the heat on, I'll turn the heat to a comfortable level and I'll wear thick shirts so that I don't get cold. But as the weather changes, I'll be rocking this shirt. I like the logo. Actually, the logo, let me just make it a little bit bigger. That's the logo that you see me now having here on the side. That logo is one which was created for me by a very talented designer who I got from the site on Fever.com. You get a lot of people there. I'm actually a member of Fever also, offering my services as a gospel producer of gospel music, helping young people to get their sound out. When they created this logo for me, I was able to use software to deconstruct the logo, make some changes to it. This is one of the changes I made. I separated it from the page it was created on and made it more transparent so that I could have a movable logo. And by movable, I can move this anywhere in my page I want, change the size. This did not come to me like this. I actually went in and made some Photoshop corrections so that I could get it transparent in this color. If I wanted to change the color, I could do that also, just to have a logo identifier. So this shirt is now available on my store page. If you were to go to my main page, you see a link there to the store. I believe I brought the price down to, I believe it was $15. I think that's what I set it for. Let me just verify that. I'm looking at the page now. Oh, okay, $20. And it's a premium T-shirt. I'm looking at it now on my page. It's a premium T-shirt. Should wear well. And there'll be more coming out. Some will be music inclined. I may do a treble clef with sheet music on it. I may do a keyboard circled around with notes. Again, these are the things creative things that I like to do. All part of being a content creator, not just music, but now apparel. Let's see if I can send that to the back, get that out of the way. exit stage right. $16 and still no one. And again, I'm aware that it is bedtime for everyone on the East Coast. West Coast, it's probably oh, nearing 10 o'clock, 10:30 now. So what I will do is I will give it another 10 minutes at the most, and this will give me again an idea whether or not this is a good idea. But I got a chance to promote some of the products that I'm doing. Music. Uh, it's that sound that calms fears, that encourages, that actually motivates, brings about inspiration. So how do we, as musicians or budding musicians, determine well what sound should we be playing? Uh, Let me just change modes and go to the screen. As they say, put a little light on the subject. What is it musically that we do that inspires people, that gets people to appreciate what we're doing? Now, the jazz musician probably has the just adjusting that one, that too loud. The jazz musician probably has the best of all worlds because they work within their pattern. They're not tied to, in a sense, what sheet music says. They can be willy nilly. They can just sit and go. I'm just throwing chords together. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm looking at where I am in the keyboard. Borrowed from another tune. If you listen to the changes, you hear what that tune was. Just playing, just playing. Change key. Let me see. Making it up as I go. Just making it up. I used to know that. I haven't practiced those movements in so long. If I close my eyes and do it. Who joined? As I say, I have no problem finding music just to play to sort of set an atmosphere or a mood. So it's just to me, but I'm going to leave this stream up. And for those that will watch it sometime tomorrow, watching my metering here, let me know what's a good hour for you based upon your location that I could come on as I look to find after this month a good time to do live chats, conversations, music playing. I'll work on my jazz repertoire. Some songs I can't do because they are copyright domains, and I'm aware of those. But and of course promote some products, not just the young lady who runs this business, Harlem Nocturne Threads, but those products that I will be creating on my own online store, not just the ones that represent this brand, but something you might want to see. Oh, welcome, Elliot. You're the first person to come into the room. I'm not sure if you've been in the background or not watching. I try to keep track of anyone who comes in. Thanks for coming in. How you doing over there where you are? And actually, where are you? Where are you visiting from, or where are you viewing from? Let me just get more comfortable in my chair. I'm looking at updating this chair. I've had it a while, and it's letting me know that I've done a good job wearing it out. So where are you viewing from? I should be able to see. Oh, Houston. I've been in Houston once in my entire life, 1986, with my church's musical convention, and I didn't know it could be 100 degrees at 12 o'clock midnight. We went there on, see, we used to go there in July. I was in the convention center, and I came outside to go get something to drink, and I turned right around, went back in. I says, nope. 12 o'clock midnight after the late night musical, and that heat hit me. I said, how can people live like this? But because I'm a type of person who I monitor heat all over the country. I'm here in the East Coast right now. We're down to 25 degrees. I think we're going to have a low of 17. I keep track of where the temperature is going to be, so I'll know how to make sure that the windows and the doors are tight to keep heat from escaping. Of course, we always try to control the cost of heat here in the East Coast because it can get very expensive. That's why I'll wear heavy layers and I'll wear a hat so that I don't go and turn the heat up and then get into a t-shirt. That makes no sense. But yeah, I and I enjoyed my time when I was there. Though we were in downtown Houston at the I forget what convention center we were at. Talking 1986. But we went looking for a McDonald's to eat at because all your restaurants were closed that time of night. But yeah, hot heat, real heat, real heat there in Houston. Well, thanks for stopping in and viewing. As I say, I'm looking to understand what could be a good hour that I can come on. Usually during the daytime, I'm watching other content creators on YouTube, watching their platforms and seeing how they can average as little. Yeah, yes, you take the over the cold anytime. Cold and the snow. Although you last year I was monitoring the heat that the cold wave you had over there in Texas last year. I was actually watching what was happening between the cold, the snow, and the ice, and the lack of power. And I says, "Wow." I said, "They're certainly not used to what we deal with here in the East Coast yearly." But yeah, I'm as I watch other content creators and I see the times they come on. Some guys come on early in the morning at 6 a.m. And I said, yeah, I'm not gonna get up at 6 a.m. But they'll be back at 4 a.m. to do it. They'll stream twice a day, and I'll watch just to see what type of an audience they always get, and they get a following. So um, they may have 1,900 people watching, but they'll stream for 4 hours, and I'm like, okay. And they'll talk about everything, because that's part of. But then they always come prepared, which is what I'm working on. I'm working on having, as they say, content to have conversations with. Once I can see what kind of content would people want to do. I've been music all my life, and I realized that there's a lot more I can do than just music. So I'm looking at bringing in different content. Again, always do my music page, different looks that I have here. keyboard. But I'm going to look at as I watch other content creators. I'm going to try to build or work on maybe in a week content that I can display if it's going to be um, something that's happening in the actual music industry. I know I will keep up with what the latest songs are, but that's just for myself. I never go to a page and bring it up and say, "Hey, this is the listing." Like if I were to, let's see if I can do this. I want a page I want to pull off. Let's create a page here, just to give you an idea of what's in my head from a creation standpoint. I'm just separating a page. Let's see. Do a Google search. Latest. Do say just new songs, so I don't limit it to just. Let's see, Spotify. Okay, yeah, something like this. I'm actually building the page now. That's why you don't see anything. I had to install my sound, and now I'm going to install a Windows page. I just gotta go find it. Here we go. So yeah, something like this. Of course, I also have to install. Where am I? Just so you get an idea. There I am. Put me over here. Just to be able to have conversation. There we go. Put me right there. So if I want to have a conversation about the new songs for 2022, let me just readjust this so that we get the full work. This is what technology allows me to do. Then I can have that conversation. Do I know any of these songs? No. Boyfriend, Joker and the Queen, Ambulance 26. I don't know what these songs are, but they are the latest songs that Spotify has released. What I would probably have to do is to do maybe try to find a genre that would fall into, uh, make it, conversation worthy. Who's the latest new artist, old artist, genre of music, be it gospel, jazz, big band. But this is the amount of music that is being created. And again, this always amazes me. I create my own songs, but what may take me 2 or 3 weeks to create, people are creating 1,000 songs, probably a minute, and doing all that good work and putting it out there. Some sounds good, some I shake my head over when I hear them. But this is a good way, again, the type of thing that I'm looking at doing, creating now, going to pages where I can have conversations that people would like to talk about. So now that I've got that page created, that's created right there. That will stay there. Let's see. Let me just make some more adjustments on it. As I look to, as I say, participate in another type of endeavor. Got to bring the logo in, the brand logo. We'll put that in the corner somewhere. I'll keep it over here. Me up, and we'll put that right there. So yeah, this kind of thing. That's what I'm looking at doing. Well, Elliot, I'm not going to keep you. You have any song you would like to hear me play before I let you go? Usually when I have um, viewership over 6 or 7, there's always one request that comes out. So you got a preview of what I'm going to be looking at doing next time I come on. I'll make sure that I've got some open window screens to be able to talk about, to have for conversation. That and the concept of songwriting, or if you have an artist that you want to talk about, depending upon what the genre is. Again, I've been 100% gospel. Not that I omit all other types of music, but I never had to delve into that. So if you would have said, if you had a favorite artist, I'm trying to think who would be one that's current today. Um, I guess Tasha Cobbs, Jonathan Nelson, um, who, and I'm just again going on the gospel side of it. Uh, Pentatonix is a group that I listen to. Their music is tremendous. I'm actually subscribed to their page because I always wonder how they can get 500 million views on one song. So I sit there and I'll learn that song and I go, okay, they've got the voices that also can articulate that song. But there's always something to be learned from someone who's doing it better than I could do it. So yes, and it could be the thought process on how to learn the song also. Doesn't have to be always music related. It could be something on the person who wrote the song. Again, I got no because of a YouTube page, a YouTube in this setting rather. I can search for anything and bring it up, and we can read through and talk through what content is already public domain. Let's see if I were to go to. Uh, who is to okay, let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Okay, I'm doing a list of the Kirk Franklin songs. Now that should have came up on this page. There we go. So if I wanted to have a conversation about what are the Kirk Franklin songs, now I can't really play these in a sense without involving a copyright strike. But to say that these are some of the songs, "Looking for You," "Shout," "Imagine Me," "Hero Without You," "Could Have Been Me," these are the ones I did not learn. But if you want to go back to, he'll take the pain away. When I get there, conquerors, when you fall, blessing storm is over now. Melodies from Heaven. I could probably get away with breaking down that song um, from a conversation standpoint. So by talking, this is what I mean: taking an artist and looking at the songs they meet till we meet again. That's a beautiful song. Speak to me, speak to me, speak to me. Go. Remember that one. Handle the real love, calling on silver and gold. He's able. Why we sing, which was a a big number back in 2001. Wow, this is the all songs that were in my history. My life is in your hands. Yep, more than I can bear. Up on my head, love, sweet spirit. Didn't learn all of these. The storm is over now. Hosanna, the blood song. The blood song was one of. It's a very basic song, which I have not played since I learned that song. Actually, I did do it once with the church choir that I'm with. I believe this song was done in D flat. Why do you wait? So yeah, something like that where um, conversation can be, music can be discussed, songwriting styles can be discussed, how music is linked, or the type of music that actually can inspire, impress, lift spirits of people, or just discussions about the weather in Houston, Texas in mid July, and how you shouldn't go outside. Wow, I haven't played that song, but because I've actually committed myself to practicing chords all the time. Once I hear the song in my head, I remember all the changes originally in the song, and then the ones that I could morph around it. We have someone else that have come in to visit, so I'm just going to type in hello. We have, besides yourself, we have two more people visiting. Didn't want to be disrespectful. Oh, you know what? I see I have. That's okay. In the live stream, there's a copy of my logo already there, but it's hidden behind the piano. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments on this page now for that. So we'll just move this one over. And we'll have it on both sides, that's all. When is the next time you are thinking about going live again? I assume you won't be doing another late night viewing like this because of the low audience. Yeah, as I say, I was still awake. Generally, what I do, because I am retired, I take a lot of naps during the day so that I can be up at night. So if something inspirational hits me music wise, I'm energetic enough to go and do that actual creation of it. So I have a very bad sleep cycle now. Usually 3 o'clock is when I will actually go to bed. Then I'll get up at 12 the next morning, and rather than have breakfast, I'll have lunch or a brunch type of breakfast thing. I think tomorrow I may have bacon, eggs, and toast tomorrow morning. I haven't had that in a while. But Saturday I do have as my YouTube analytics tell me, I have people who are online after 2 o'clock. That's when the most people are on my page looking at things. So I don't think I need to be anywhere tomorrow. Maybe I will try 2 o'clock my time, which would be 12 o'clock your time. I believe it's a 2 hour difference. Elliot, part of what I do is to show other young musicians that you too can enter into this world. I will be 66 come April of this year, and I'm doing more now than I was doing in my earlier years because I've always known about technology, but I've always been tired after working a full day and being active in a church that night and having to have to be asleep this time in the morning, if not, well, to go to work the next day or to go to a church the next morning. So this avenue now allows me to see, my lighting is not where I want it to be. Let's change the lighting. There we go. This avenue allows me to follow through on a lot of things that I haven't done. This camera is all of a sudden now it's losing its focus, and it shouldn't because it's my newest camera. Let me just do this real quick. Come on now, pull me in. Pull me in. Come on, pull me in. I just blew its mind. I haven't a clue what's going on with this camera. This is my newest camera here, and it looks like it's lost its focus. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me do this real quick. Well, I'm not certain what's going on here. So let me come in here. There we go. Do a reset on the camera. I noticed that it was getting dark. That's why I changed my lighting. And it looks like the camera's losing some of its, there we go, that's what I want. Well, I always leave up every video, even the last live video that I did. I said I was going to take it down because it was just testing some of this lighting and the production things I was going to do for my mini concert, which keeps getting shorter and shorter every time I keep putting up a new video. And I left it up because I was getting more views on that testing video live stream than I was getting on the actual videos I was putting up. So I said, hey, leave it up because there's always something to be said, something to be learned, something to be shared. So if you ever you ever want to look this way and say, well, what do I need to do to start my own YouTube channel? to start streaming? What type of equipment, low budget or no budget, can I get to begin this process? I have no problem sharing what I've purchased, why I've purchased it. I even have a new camera here still. I haven't put this camera into production yet because the cheaper cameras I have are doing just as good a job as this new camera I bought. And I'm like, well, gee, I spent this money on a new camera because I watched a video that says this is a camera that you should have. It'll give you the best quality picture. Yet this much less expensive webcam is doing just as good a job. Not that I won't use it. I probably will use it for the concert because I can change the focus better on that than I can with the camera I have here. But again, I have no problem sharing what I do and why and how it's actually working out for me. This way you can be informed, which is why I spend so much time on YouTube, because I want to see. I'll look at the YouTube creative content from the pages just to get an idea. What are they recommending? See, we got 5 people showing in the room, but 6 people in the room. Not sure who else is in. So let me just say welcome once again. This is sort of impromptu. I'm not sure where you are viewing from, those who are in the room, but it's 2:12 a.m. here on the East Coast, and I'm not tired yet. So I probably will still be up a little bit more after this, but I'd like to know who's in here with us. Have conversation, have chat. If you have a song you'd like me to either talk through or play it, if I'm familiar with it, I've got no problem doing that. As I say, I'm trying to make this your time. Men chorus to sing for Mother's Day. I've played for a lot of male choruses. Mother's Day. I'm trying to remember, what did I do with my booklet that has all my male chorus songs. In my last assignment, for 19 years, I played for a United Methodist Church, and I would create songs for them. And because they were men, they don't read sheet music, but they do read words. So I had put together a pamphlet that had all the music that I taught them. I'm trying to remember, where did I do with it? I'm looking around to see. There's a song called What a Wonderful God He Is. I believe, who wrote that song? Who wrote that song? What a Wonderful God He Is. We use that on Mother's Day. Not a lot of words, but it can be a song that can be used to either for an offering song or as an opening song before you do something else. And I'm going to sing for you too, because I had to teach men to sing that don't sing. So this may be a song that you could consider while I try to remember some of the other songs. I'm going to turn the mic down so you don't hear my bad voice. Now, everything for teaching a male chorus or men singer is you've got to find out who are your lowest voices, because they're always going to get the melody. If you've got tenors that sing in your choir, that's great. Give them the harmony. But give your worst singers, and usually you're going to find that will be the Oh, that was written by the Mighty Clouds of Joy? So then you are familiar with that one. Trying to remember what are some of the songs. I know I've got them in another computer. I'd have to bring up the old computer that has all those male chorus songs in them. Oh, how good and how precious it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. That's good for a men's a men's day, not quite for Mother's Day. Oh, what a wonderful God He is! What a wonderful God He is! What a wonderful God He is! I can't thank Him enough for what He's done for me. What a wonderful God He is. What a wonderful God He is. What a wonderful God He is. I can't thank Him enough for what He's done for me. What a wonderful God He is. That's right. You're right. Mighty Clouds. I had to remember that chain. Bum, bum, ba-dum. What a wonderful God. This. Yeah, basic. What a Him enough the parts for what He's done for me. What a wonderful God He is. Bum, bum. He's a wonderful God. So wonderful. He's a wonderful God. So wonderful. He's a wonderful God. So wonderful. What a wonderful God He is. What a wonderful God He is. I can't thank Him enough for what He's done for me. What a wonderful God He is. Women love that song. Talk about the making women happy to hear men sing. What a wonderful God He is. Just those two. There may be a verse in that, but because I had men singers, you didn't worry about song with verses. You just wanted songs that they could all sing together, be happy when they're singing it, and leave the audience wanting more. Let's see what some of the other songs we did. Mother's Day, male chorus. And I try not to find songs that talked about mothers. You don't want to tailor a song just for mothers, but you want to tailor a song that could bring a smile to the face of a mother. I shouldn't be coming up with a blank because I would have to plan for these type of services months in advance, not knowing what men I was going to have. Should I bring up the old computer? I have all these songs stored. Would it be on this computer? What what I'm looking for is, tell you what, let me see if I can find an old rehearsal book. 1 second. All right, I've dug up some of the old stuff. Alrighty. Ouch. Let's see what we got here. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Yeah, I always try to. I don't have the book that I kept everything in because I retired as a church musician in August of 2019. So I think I began putting a lot of things out of my sight, you might say, after 45 consecutive years. I wanted to cleanse my mind of all the things I would have to do. And this is not what I'm looking for. This was the sheet music booklet that I created for all the choirs that I played for, or the choir that I played for. I created my own sheet music, and I kept everything there. But I think I kept the men's music separate because there was so much choir music. So let's see what I got in here. Okay. Mother's Day month. Mother's Day is in May. You could teach them, because we always did for. In fact, I think we did do that for the women's, for Mother's Day. Lean on Me. Because I would change one of the verses in the chorus. Sometimes in your life, we all need somebody to lean on. Going through so many pages of music, but it was for the one I wrote for the choir. Again, I kept all the men's music separate in a different book. Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy, you could do with just the men. I did that with them. Let's see. Oh, I didn't put any of the men's music in this booklet. I know it's in my computer because I wouldn't create sheet music for them because they weren't sheet music readers. My last choir that's all they read was sheet music. You couldn't just give them the parts. You had to give them the music because they would take it home and practice it. I don't want to take the time and bring up the other computer and have you waiting because it's a Windows-based computer, and sometimes it can take a half hour before it comes all the way up. So, Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy was one of them. I got the lyrics for that, and let's say, Lean on Me. How many songs did you think you would need, or would you have to do the entire service? Everything from, well, depending on how your service is laid out. I know churches are a lot different now in how they do services. But I can give you a run through of what I did with Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy, and what key I put it in for them, and Lean on Me. Because I always kept the music up tempo, or the pitch of the music up tempo, so that people can actually sing with it. Now again, you're gonna hear me sing, so get your chuckles in now. Because I had a bunch of men that could not sing above B flat, so I had to write the music low. Sometime in the life I have pain. I don't remember the words. We all have sorrow. If we are wise, I don't have the words in front. Lean on me. Somebody to lean on. Somebody to lean on. I might just have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. Call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I might just have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean. Yeah, so we did both verses. I have it. You can find it on the internet. The words to lean on me. But it's very encouraging words in it, and I changed the last verse where it says "Just call on me, brother." I changed the last verse to "Just call on me, sister, when you need a hand." We all need somebody to lean on. I might just have a problem that you'd understand. We used that on a Mother's Day. And another song just came to my mind, One Day at a Time. just a man. Now help me to know all I can be is how much I am. Show me the stairway that I have to climb. I wish I could sing. Or for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time. See, Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Teach me to do all the things, the words that I have to do. Yesterday's gone, Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. All for my sake, all for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. Now, I believe in the original song, it was I'm Only Human, I'm Just a Woman. I believe in the original song. F.C. Barnes, and I forget what the lady's name that sung that song, but that's one you could also, 4 songs, that's one that you could also offer up for suggestion. Of course, Jesus, you're the center of my joy. Yeah. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. You don't have to just do one verse or the chorus and the one verse. And because it's men, you can do it all in unison. You don't have to worry about doing it in parts. So one day at a time, lean on me. Jesus, you're the center of my joy. And what else is a good song that mothers would appreciate? Because they don't necessarily want to be reminded they're mothers. They just want songs that they can sit there and feel happy seeing a bunch of men sing to them. What is that Fred Hammond song? Maybe that was a Fred Hammond song. No. Oh, Jesus Be a Fence all around me every day. The Fred Hammond version. Wow, that song. They would love that song. Now you don't have to do the whole song, just the Jesus Be a Fence part. And let's see if I can get a nice drum padded in here. I want to put in a drum pattern. Boom, doom, doom, doom. That would be. Nope. No. Trying to set my tempo. Just be a fence. Oh, come on. Jesus, be a fence all around me every day. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel along the way. I know that you can, I know that you will fight my battle if you just keep still. Lord, be a fence all around me every day. be a fence all around me every day. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel along the way. I know that you can, I know that you will. I battle if you just keep still. Change the key. Lord, be a fence all around me every day. Got to change the key for men. Jesus, be a fence all around me every day. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel along the way. I know that you can. I know that you will. Fight my battle if I just keep still. Lord, be a fence all around me every day. Bam, bam. And just the one part. Jesus, be a fence. Jesus, be a fence. This is all men need. Jesus, be a fence. Jesus, be a fence all around me every day. Nice and slow for mothers. Jesus, I want you to protect me as I travel along the way. I know that you can. I know that you will. Fight my battle if you just keep still. Lord, be a fence all around me every day. Yeah, I can't sing. So, yeah. Charge that to my head. That's a good one. Now, you can, of course, listen to the Fred Hammond version, which is done correctly, and get the correct notes. And again, pitch the song to where your tenors can feel happy about it. And don't give them all the words, just enough that they can sing together, feel happy, and you will get the Mother's Day recipients as happy as they need to be. I hope I did not mess up too much. That should give you about, and this again, and this maybe take one from what I've given you, and then go with what you've been using, which may be good for them. If you need to do a morning hymn, Blessed Assurance is one that men can sing really robustly. Blessed Assurance, and it sounds strong too when you do Blessed Assurance with actual a bunch of men singing it. When they get to that, this is my story. Nothing like hearing a bunch of men singing Blessed Assurance. What other song did I do with them that you could? Actually, I have. Is the YouTube video of my men? I think I got the YouTube video on my page of my male chorus singing One Day at a Time. Let's see. Let's do a search on in my videos as a reference for you. Let's see. One Day at Oh, I can't believe I didn't put that video up here. Well, then I know where it's at. Then if it's not here, it's. And I'll let you go after this. I want you to have a point of reference. I'm going to another page on my Facebook page. In my videos there, it's probably there because I know I did a recording with them. Video with them singing it. I'm Just searching through. See, no, it's not there. Be back in. No, it's not there. It's not there. Okay, she was a baby then, so it had to be there. Why don't I see it? I have so many videos that I posted. I know it exists because I remember seeing it. All right. For some reason, I'm not seeing all my videos come up. Okay, we see the Christmas video. Where's the men's choir though? That's the one I want. I'm searching for videos and it's bringing up all my pictures and that they're all in the way. I want the videos. They should be separate. Oh. Can I search on my own page? Sorry for this. Nope, can't search. Videos of me. Maybe I got too many pages open. That's why it's not allowing me to search fast. Close down a few pages. Let's do the search again. Always when you want to find something. If I didn't want to find it, it would be right in my face. Because I want to find it, I'm seeing everything except that. now makes me wonder, was it on my is it on my channel and not on my Facebook videos? Okay, I see concerts, I see everything except what I need to see. So it's got to be on my YouTube channel then. I'm going to search for spring concerts, song. I see stuff back to 2008, but this would have happened in 2011. I'm sorry, I'm coming up with a blank. I did want you to see how. Let me just, as they say, take a step back, think in my mind, when is the last time I saw it being sung? I last saw it being sung on my YouTube channel. That's how I know I saw it, because I made a comment about it. Then the worst thing you could possibly do is scroll back on your Facebook page through your timeline to find something. Because I know I do remember airing that video and making a comment on it. But I post so much, this will take forever too. Well, don't want to hold this stream up, as they say, while I'm searching for something. If I should find it, I will post it or repost it on this page, Elliot, and then you can see it there. I have remember which computer I used to record it on. It would have been my old Mac, and that's in mothballs. Well, I thank you. I'm gonna pull up an old drive I have. I won't do it now. I'll pull up an old drive that I keep here on the side, and I will post that video so that you can see how I worked with the men's choir that I did back in my day. And if I can find anything more, if I dig up the other related songs, I'll also find a way to post that also, just to give you something to work from. All right. Thanks for coming in. You have a good day in the next few hours. I think it's a 2 hour time difference, so you're just coming up on 1 o'clock, I believe, where you are. Be blessed, and those who've been watching the chat. Sorry, I've had this delay. So if you get tired, just end this chat, and I'll try to find a time where I can be more have more information, especially when the question comes up about songs for a male chorus. I've done it for years, and I got so much stuff. Be blessed, everyone. Be blessed, Elliot, and those who are in the chat. Take care, and see you next time. Bye.